Hello, everybody. It's Inspired with MFR. So, today I want to share a word of encouragement to you all, and I want to take it from Psalm chapter 143, verse 1. It says, "Hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my supplications. In thy faithfulness, answer me, and in thy righteousness." So, this is a prayer from David to God. This is a prayer in time of danger. So David was in danger and he had to go before the Lord for God to show him mercy. So he told God that, God, hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my supplications. In thy faithfulness, answer me. David was troubled that he had no one to look up to than to look up to God. So he had no chance. The only opportunity he had just to go before the Lord and pray and cried out. This is a prayer of him crying to God that out of his mercy, out of his faithfulness, God should answer him because God is too faithful to fail. He says, you are too faithful to disappoint. God is faithful to disappoint. God is faithful to fail. That is why he told God that, God, in your faithfulness, answer me. When God is faithful, know that anybody that is faithful, the person is loyal, the person is honest. So when someone is faithful to you, the person is faithful to you, the person is taking care of you, the person will not fail you. Your trust and everything is in the person. So David's trust and faith was in God. So he told God that, God, in thy faithfulness, answer me, and in thy righteousness. We all know that God is righteous. He alone is perfect. He alone is righteous. So he said, God, out of God's righteousness, there will be peace. Out of God's righteousness, there will be deliverance. There will be miracle. There will be salvation. There will be breakthroughs. So in what this is a prayer in time of danger. So I don't know what you are going through. This morning, this afternoon, this evening, I want to send an encouraging message to you that in time of danger, it says, well, in time of danger, go before the Lord and tell God to hear your prayer. The prayer of mercy. Pray that prayer of mercy that out of God's mercy, out of God's grace, out of God's favor and glory, His mercy should bring a divine shift. His mercy should bring divine healing. His mercy should bring divine miracle. That is what Psalm 43 says. He says, what? Hear my prayer, O Lord. David was in dire need of help. David was in dire need of what? In help in that time of danger. So he says, God, hear my prayer. He says, God, hear my prayer. Oh Lord, give ear to my supplications. Give ear to my supplication. Those that, God, I am in need of. Father, give ear to my cries. Give ear to my troubles, God. That marital problems, that career problems, that financial troubles, that health issues. Father, give ear to that. And when you look at verse 2, it says, and enter not into judgment with thy servant, for in thy sight shall no man living be justified. He says, God, do not enter and enter not into judgment with thy servants. That God should have mercy. God shouldn't look at certain things to judge you. God should just have mercy upon you. When God is on his mercy seat, when God should speak out of his mercy seat to bring divine healing, to bring divine deliverance unto your life. That was the cry that David was crying to God, that God should have mercy upon him. This afternoon, this morning, this evening, God is having mercy upon someone. God's mercy is speaking for someone. God's mercy, God's glory, God's grace is changing the lives of someone right now. Because God is bringing what? Healing. God is bringing salvation. God is bringing deliverance. God is bringing changes. God is bringing breakthroughs unto you. Today, who are you going to call upon? He says, call upon me and I will answer thee and I will show you great and mighty things. David was only crying unto God for God should show him mercy. And when David cried to God, God showed him mercy. God turned the things around. God made everything perfect and new in David's life. Just afternoon, this morning, this evening, be encouraged. God, be encouraged. The same way David was in danger, he cried unto God and God showed him mercy. This afternoon, this morning, this evening, no matter the situation it is, go before the name, go before God and cry unto him, and he will come through for you and your situations will be solved. I bring to you this encouragement word. Know that God loves you and He's there for you. God is the only source of hope in this time, in this moment. The only person you can call upon right now is God, and He will turn your business around, your career around, your marriage around, your relationship around, everything that needs to be turned around. God will turn it around for your good. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.